Good morning, viewers. Today is 29th of the month of April, and it has been a date fixed for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, court appearance. And it's obvious that Nnamdi Kanu's court appearance is unlawful. Very unlawful in the sense that federal government has chosen up to 4 people to come unmasked to testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the general question is that it's going to be very, very funny today in the courtroom. Why? The reason why it's going to be very, very funny is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a legal giant, I believe, could never have allowed, 4 masked men, 4 men in masquerade to come forward and testify against him in the court of law. It is a travesty of justice to wear masquerade and appear in the court to testify an innocent person that was set free 2 times, thereby bringing him back to court again and committing court contempt. Federal government of Nigeria has been defeated by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court. That was during General Buhari, Muhammad Buhari regime. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's lawyer Ozekeme and his legal teams actually, proving that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was innocent. He was illegally renditioned from Nairobi, Kenya, and brought into Nigeria illegally. So the court itself actually know that Kenya and Nigeria are not enjoying or having such treaty or international pact of bringing in any of its national illegally by abduction or by arrest. It is against international charter according to United Nations Organization. The member nations of UNO, none of the member nations is allowed or enjoys such pact with any country that is a member of United Nations Organization. Kenya being a member of United Nations and Nigeria even play important role in the United Nations resolution, can never ever allow that to happen. But yet, both countries, Kenya and Nigeria, as a result of what I don't know, maybe they are blind of international law, brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into Nigeria contraption, illegally blindfolding him into Nigeria. And today, Kanu is coming to the court. I'm telling you, it is a sit-at-home observation in the southeastern Nigeria. The whole 5 southeastern states, everybody is sitting at home today. Nobody has gone to work because the major leader, the principal leader of Igbo, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, is right now preparing to appear in the court. As I'm talking to you now, it is after 10 o'clock, and I believe this time around that the court session is holding already. It is progressively going on, and I don't know why they allow masked men to come forward in the court to testify against a man who has already been freed by the previous administration and by the current administration. Nnamdi Kanu is going to give federal government of Nigeria Woto Woto today. I know him, he can never allow masked men to come and testify against him, since he has not killed anybody, since he has not stolen any money, public fund, since he has never committed any act of violence, bloody or non-bloody, in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So it is a travesty of justice. It is very, very indicting on the side of federal government of Nigeria to mask some people to come and testify against an innocent man. We are seeing travesty of law, justice going on in Nigeria. We are seeing an affront of justice proliferating in Nigerian nation. How could people testify against a person that has been set free, a person that has not been found guilty or culpable in the court of law? It is a travesty of justice. It is a violation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's, fundamental right, an infringement on his right and person to allow 4 or 5 persons or some individuals to mask their face and come to the court to talk rubbish. I think Tinubu administration has gone far to actually define what is going on in his administration as one of the worst administration Nigerian nation has ever witnessed. The due process is that when a court of competent jurisdiction sent any accused person free, be it woman, be it man, be he old, be he young, the person must go free, no matter the position of such a person in the society, whether low or high. Once court pronounced its rulings, it is finished, it is final. So now we don't know the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still being held by Nigerian government. It is so obvious that the governors of the southeastern Nigeria are not the one responsible for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's order. Tinubu's administration, Tinubu's office, Tinubu himself is the factor I see that plays important role here. The factor, the influence, the factor that is still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu captive at DSS facilities, I believe, is from Aso Rock. Aso Rock is the presidential villa, the office of the presidency, spearheaded, presided by Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That has actually gone a long way to tell the whole world that this current administration is illegal, extrajudicial. They are not running a government within the umbrella of Nigerian constitution. What they are doing here is to force the law, to force whatever rules and regulation, policy, both stringent and soft, on Nigerians. That's why a man of this caliber, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whom everybody knows that he is generally endowed with both old and the new, history. Why allowing Igboho going free? Igboho was set free. Igboho committed the same offense Nnamdi Kanu actually committed. But Tinubu just proved that he is an ethnic bigot, releasing Igboho, his brother, allowing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu just simply because he's an Igbo man. Kanu is in the court now. We can see Kanu, yes, doing well, very smart, looking so clean. And we know that this has been the chat he has been putting on and on anytime he goes to the court. This was the same chat he was abducted with, the same chat he's putting on today. We can see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu right away. The Legal Council of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, they are looking so ruddy, very, very fidgeting, and they are checking, and I can see failure already written all over their faces. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must actually regain freedom today. Well and Nele, no one could actually fathom what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is thinking right now in his mind, because of course I know that no court in Nigeria is qualified to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No court, no chief justice, no judge in Nigeria is qualified to thwart the justice by jailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is impossible. It is impossible. It can never be possible. It is not achievable. It has never happened before in the history of Africa, America, Europe, and the rest of the continents of the world. A man who is actually going through hell because he agitates for his self-determination to set his people, his kinsmen, free from slavery, free from servitude, free from oppression, marginalization, and exploitation. His name is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He was doing the right thing in Europe and all over the world when he was at least pronounced the best agitator in the world. He won it. It was given to him by Transparency International and other rating, establishments in the world. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was actually a lawyer, when he was arrested, an international lawyer. He read history and is a man that is endowed with Nigerian traditions. He could tell you best story narratives about the Hausa natives and their foreign, guests or visitors. Fulani were the one that actually migrated into the north and oppressed and exploit and they bring down the original natives of the northern region called the Hausas. They are the Negroes, and they stay there using sex evangelism and the Islam to bring the Hausa down. And actually they succeeded by overthrowing the Hausa's religion, replacing it with Islam. The conquest of the Fulanis are ongoing. That is why Fulani herders, the killer herders from all the Sahel countries of West Africa, invaded Nigeria, allowed and accepted by Nigerian Fulanis, and they are going village to village, community to communities, farmland to farmlands, forest to forest, bush to bush, slaying, buying, unaliving, and neutralizing farmers in their various farmland. Fulani has gone a long way to actually devastate, destroy Nigerian nascent democracy that started since 1999. Fulani has actually established in the mind of every Nigeria that they are not friendly to the rest of the tribes of the Federation by the killings so far in Taraba, in Plateau State, in Kogi, in Benue State, in Niger State, in Katsina State, in Zamfara State, in Enugu State, in Ebonyi State, in Anambra State, and in Imo State, and so on and so forth. This has gone a long way to announce to the rest of the tribes in Nigeria that it is better for us to unanimously congregate and come together and fight one cause. What? To make sure that we actually flush out the Fulani tribes out of Nigeria geography. They are visitors. They are not up to 10 million in the whole south, in the whole northern region. The Fulani tribes are not up to 10 million, yet they have been allowed. They were the only one, the tribe allowed by Buhari administration to wield guns and other lethal weapons. And today, we see a new administration from someone from the south. He has not done anything about Fulani's, excess dominance in Nigeria that even allows them to wield guns, dangerous and the other lethal, weapons. So we've gone a long way to see the loopholes. Many things wrong with other Nigerian tribes. Cohesion, you call it. Coexistence. Cooperation. They cannot. They are in shambles. They are in this kind of, divisive life, divisive way of doing things, disintegration, because Fulani can never come back majorly to join forces with Igbo tribes and the rest of the minority tribes to actually edge the Fulanis out of Nigeria. It is a common thing. It's a very, very small thing to do. If the Igbos, the Yorubas, the Ibibios, the Urobo, the Efik, and the rest of the tribes in Nigeria could come together, unite in one interest, they can actually at least move the mountain and remove the mountain that is posing a great threat to Nigeria possible, coexistence. So the existence of rest of the tribes in Nigeria, I think when we come together, unite together in forces with other tribes, I think the Fulanis can never ever pose danger to us. So today Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in the court and we are waiting. Everybody is waiting. Everywhere is tensed up because the IPOB people, they've actually seen it, that the court is unlawfully trying a man that was set free how many years ago. Even the previous and the present administration, he has been discharged and acquitted, and yet the DSS facilities could not let go. He is there right now in the court. The man called MNK is the greatest leader Igbo nation has ever had in history. Apart from Odumegu, Chukwemeka Odumegu Ojukwu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has stood out to be the best charismatic leader that is commanding great followers, great crowds, both within and without, outside Nigeria, Biafra in diaspora, in Europe, in America, in Asia, even in Australia. Kanu has become a household name to the Igbos. You are welcome to my YouTube channel, .Nation News. Subscribe, please subscribe. Come down to this comment section and talk, write, and chat with me. Then like and share my YouTube channel with your contacts, with your friends, and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much. I will come back to give you the detailing on Kanu's court hearing today. My name is Ralph Tresvant from .Nation News. Thank you.